industries that are heavily dependent on consumer spending, consumer driven industries. And by the way, in the United States, we have a consumption economy.
Mhm.
And so in the United States, it'll get rough. It will get rough. We don't have the industrial economy we used to have. We have a consumer driven economy. So that does get rough. So in the meantime, what am I doing here to kind of guard against this? I'm very grateful I have a lot of cash in my portfolio, and I am probably going to be um I think fools know this. I tend to be buying in very small amounts.
Mhm.
So I'm probably going to be buying in even smaller than my typical small amount. That's one strategy I will pursue until I have more information. And then another thing I will do, just as an analyst, as an advisor here at the Fool, I am probably going to be recommending into strength. So let's talk about a company that just recently showed
Mhm.
some strength that could get more interesting to me, particularly if the macro depresses it a little bit. On Holdings had a pretty good quarter.
Mm.
They had a really good quarter. Now the stock's up 7% pre-market. So I would prefer it to be like, the macro is going to kill this thing, and let a brand that is demonstrating real power continue to grow that brand power, and the market dismiss it off the macro. That'd be a very good situation for us as investors and would make me want to be more eagerly recommend it. But situations like that, Andy, where I can see underlying strength, and so there's a bit of a mitigating factor to some of the things that depress consumer demand, like pricing. People who buy, and this is one of those weird situations, people that buy On Holding shoes, they buy the On brand. You know what? They're not price sensitive. They're not price sensitive.
I was
They
gonna say
all,
power of brand.
yeah, they already pay just an absolute fortune for that product. So that's one of those rare situations where I do think what we're talking about this morning has vast implications, Andy. But this is one of those weird situations where a brand that's already commanding price premiums is less likely to be like tarnished in the midst of prices going absolutely bonkers.